How Don breathes.
Mark Barry, Jim, first of all, thank you for entertaining myself and thousands of dedicated fans across the country over the years. Yes, I bought the Midnight Express from your website.
Well, no, he didn't bother. The Midnight Express are not on sale. I think he meant to say book.
I was going to say,
because
things are slow for Stan. Would it be a good idea, if this is not already done, and it's not, for the indie promotions to come together under one system or co-op, much like the NWA used to be? This way they could help each other, share talent, so that the promotions would have a better chance of survival.
It would be a fantastic idea, and for reasons that are both historic and unfortunate, it will probably never happen, because you go back to when Vince McMahon started the national expansion in 1984, and Jim Crockett, and I believe, who was involved in Pro Wrestling USA? Vern Gagne.
It was Vern,
Jerry Jarrett, Jim Crockett.
Yeah.
Fritz World Class was involved, or no?
I don't think
No. I see the cameraman shaking his head. The jowls are flapping around and everything. A lot of the big promoters got together and said, well, we'll compete with Vince, and the problem was they began dropping like flies out of it because, as the story goes, they couldn't agree on who was going to get coffee. Everybody wanted their talent to be on top for honest reasons, because they trusted those guys the most, and also for some dishonest reasons, I'm sure. But they wanted their guys to be on top. They wanted to call the shots, etc. And wrestling promoters have historically never been able excuse me, to work together, and that's how Vince actually got the upper hand and got far enough away from him they couldn't catch him. Crockett was the only one that really hung over the long term. Watts, I think kind of knew that there was going to be no cooperation, was trying to do his own thing. And I'll say this today, I've mentioned to, excuse me, to the folks at Ring of Honor, and look at this, no sugar still. I've mentioned to the folks at Ring of Honor that we should find the best independent promotions, the top talent in them, and try to deal with those people, because if we come to a market in the Midwest or the Northeast a few times a year, they're always there, so it makes sense that we would want to use the top local talent as well as possibly co-promote, and also the tryout camps that we're doing.